You know what, people? I've decided that this timer is a bit too long for my liking, so let's get to it. Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? sorry, couldn't have, didn't let you enjoy the background image, but I'll let you see it in the outro, guys. Hi everyone, hi, hello. How's everyone doing? Long time no see, actually. Only seen you through the video that we posted. Dedicated to Guild Clash, and I think there has been, I think the last live stream was before all that. Hello. Don't post IDs yet, people. It's not yet time. Unfortunately, everyone who posts ID will not only, as Gray, put it, will get banned. There is actually no ban. Just don't tell Gray about it. But don't post your IDs. They don't do anything, and the IDs before the start of the giveaway will be deleted and erased from the existence within the chat. And yeah, say hello to Gray. He's dedicated another hour and a half, approximately, of his life to this live stream. Sam, don't tell him, hey, Gray, it's nothing to worry about. These guys, I can trust these guys, to not post IDs until the giveaway starts. And, to warm your appetite a bit before we dive into what's Byrna all about, man, I'm gonna tell you, I misspelled Byrna while I was creating the live stream template. I was thinking it was like spelled with an I for some reason, and not with two E's. We don't support that kind of stuff, Drink only, water or I don't know, another beverage of choice, something more accustomed to the minion. And check out the secret mission in chapter 2, mission 7, Monolith of Meron. Who would have guessed it? If someone guessed chapter 2, mission 7, you know me too well. You mispronounced Steve Miller too. Steve, I'm sorry. I have time to train before the giveaway. Yeah. Get the secret mission. It's a classic. It's a classic with the boxes, with the energy for your campaign needs. Grab it while you can. And I'm just gonna, tell you quickly what this stream is gonna be about. We're gonna be checking out the new hero and the new Neon Frost season that's gonna be launched on the 24th of November. And we're gonna check out what Berna is all about, and we're actually gonna check out her relic, despite the fact that her relic will become available later in the season for all the players on the 15th, I think, of December. So, the relic is an exclusive preview. We'll have an opportunity to test it in this development build environment for the first time here. And yeah, let me actually switch to the game screen, I suppose. Before I forget, I've taken a habit. I always started doing that, but now I've started diving into the comments after the stream ends immediately. I'm not even done even packing the tech, not even done packing the lights, and I dive into the comments and I see people saying oh man, I'm very sad that I didn't get a notification about the live stream starting. So for all of you watching, I want you guys to, we try to notify through YouTube, we try to notify it through the in-game mail, but if you haven't yet, press that bell button near the YouTube channel name. This thing can save you, your life. This thing can give you a warning before the live stream starts, exactly. YouTube is just works like that. I'll suggest putting all the notifications on, because this means basically if the live stream starts and you weren't aware of it before, before, I don't know, maybe you didn't even plan to watch the live stream, but there's a notification, you're like, okay, I should join in because I'll have a chance to win a giveaway. So don't miss the opportunity, press the bell, and we'll try to see you all during the live stream, so everyone has a chance to win something big. And win something big you shall, people. And I'll tell you what the raffle is exactly containing in terms of its price. But for starters, I'll tell you that it's dedicated to Berna. You'll get the absolute star Berna as usual, but there will be a bit of a grand prize for one of the 10 winners. But yeah. So the notifications, press that bell, and let's dive into the game and see this wonderful Neon Frost starting screen. I think Dorian is gonna catch a cold. Please, someone, find him something more warm to wear. It's painful to see him that way. You might be actually taking a glance at this little screen right here. Mateo says, "Hola Sam and family." Ooh, yeah, we're actually a live stream family of sorts. I think I've started like recognizing names more and more each time I launch a live stream. Why is wait, hello Sam, I'll place 2 axolotl in the zoo. Oh, that's a pretty cool choice. An aquarium with an axolotl. What's to your emeralds? I think it's a decent amount for a dev build. I don't need a lot, but you know, it's the emeralds I don't get to carry away to my actual account. From the first glance of the screen, you can see that we not only have like the new Frost season starting screen, we're actually a bit ahead in the time on this development build, because there's only like 6 days to the season left. But don't worry, it's only for me, and it's done so in a way that we can check out the relic with Byrna's skills, with the Byrna's basic skills as well. And you might actually see, there is the Guild Clash icon right there, somewhere a tad behind me. There they are. And what that means, yep, you know it, guys. We are actually launching Guild Clash as a permanent mode that's gonna run regularly through the game, starting with this season. So be expecting on the 24th of November a new cycle of Guild Clash to start. And I'm bringing fresh news about that, because thank you so much for participating in the first wave of Guild Clash. We've received so much feedback that is very essential and helpful to our development team. We've been keeping a close eye on every reported bug, and I can assure you that the new iteration, the first thing the devs focused on to launch it on the 24th once again, is the bugs. The bugs are getting annihilated as we speak. Everything is getting, like, even the slightest thing is getting ironed out, so everything works without any troubles on your end, guys. And if you are interested, if something like new is going to be added, I can promise you that the matchmaking system is getting tweaked for the launch on the 24th. And this means that your guild will get a more, fair opponent this time. If you encountered maybe a too powerful of a guild during your first wave, this time the matchmaking system will pay even closer attention to the power of your teams, of your registered players. So you can expect a more fair fight. In terms of other changes, our developers currently, like right now, as we speak, are discussing the ways and changes that can be done to Guild Clash as a whole. That might concern the shop, that might concern the league system, which will start working with this launch. And, every aspect might get tweaked, and we are basing these changes on your feedback from the first wave. It's just that they need some time to be, created and input into the game. But yeah, the changes will be somewhere along the lines once we start the regular line of Guild Clash launching again, and ending, launching, all that. Let's see. Hello. Let me see. That sounds nice, says Cernimo. Count Dracula is watching my stream. What an honor. Hopefully, last time was a mess for our guild. I'm very sorry to hear that, actually, Count Dracula. Sounds like a joke when I say that name out loud, but hey, sorry to hear that. Hopefully the matchmaking system will pair you with a better, opponent this time, because, we tweaked the system. Open jet for Evo book, please. Impulse. Gotcha, man. We need to discuss that as well. I'll get that to the feedback list. You might actually be getting a bit of a preview related to Jet and an event maybe coming in December as well. But I'm not gonna talk to you about that because that's a secret. You'll find out what happens when you press that event button once the time is upon us. Once we're closer to the actual 15th of December. I'm also not going to be discussing this balloon. Let me tell you, I don't want to say anything mean, but I think this balloon that allows you to enter the adventure dedicated to Byrna does her no favors, so to say. But let's get to Byrna. Who's Byrna and who is she in terms of her class and faction? Byrna is the new healer for the nature faction. Considering Maya, decided to join the nature faction with her adventure, we get another healer into the mix, and she's very cool, and she's very nice, and she has a very cute, cuddly bear. Do you think the zoo question was just like out of left field? No, we thought about it. We thought about it. Let's see. Shrek balloon for everyone. Please, don't tie Shrek into that. I can actually replay this animation. Oh, wait, why is there a cursor on my screen? What is this? What is this? Let me fix that for you guys. What is this? Oh man. Oh no. Okay. Well, unfortunately, it seems that the function to hide the cursor on my development build that I'm using on my PC to stream is not hiding the cursor, so get accustomed to it. But that's my development build privilege. I'm not sure why, my streaming equipment doesn't, use the function that I've checked, but hey, stuff happens. Sound is good if you can hear or launch the screen. Is everything good in terms of sound? Great. Can you tell me whether everything is good with the sound or not? We might be getting some feedback. Maybe that's from the air conditioning within the office. Is she using Ring of Intelligence? Oh, let's dive into Byrna. Okay, so Berna is using the Intelligence main as her stat, and she is a healer. And you can see the hero synergies here, but we'll discuss that more in depth once I start describing her skills. And yep, she uses her Intelligence skin stones. She uses these artifacts. This is the Tome of Arcane Knowledge, Magic Attack Health book. She uses the Ring of Intelligence and her personal artifact, Guardian's Fang, that allows you to give additional magic penetration to the entire team with the activation of her first skill. The glyphs are as follows: Magic Penetration, Intelligence, Magic Defense, Health, and Magic Attack. And diving into the skills. Oh, she'll actually have a skin. A cyber skin. It's going to be available in the battle pass for the season adventure, and it's a cyber skin that gives her health, and that's pretty useful because most of her skills, as we'll see, some of her skills. Oh wait, not really. That's a mistake on my part. Okay, they don't actually use health as the stat. It was just me being confused because she's very, very focused on healing. And okay, so let's start. We don't have the skill previews, but I'm gonna show everything once we start diving into combat. I'm gonna tell you guys, the combat section for this stream is gonna be interesting. I've got some additional stuff that I want you guys to crack for me in terms of team composition. We'll test your skills of team building, not only mine, this stream. Okay. Sound is fine for me. Thank you, JMKT. Glad to hear. Okay. Roar of Nature. The Guardian Spirit, which is the giant bear you might see in the background of Berna, was going to deal magic damage to enemies when the ult is cast, while Berna and nearby allies restore health. And magic damage is scaling with the 85% of magic attack plus a bonus and a health regen in the 50% from that exact number. A pretty powerful tool to deal big magic damage, big for a healer. Grab yourself some additional magic damage, heroes. Maybe grab someone with the artifact that increases the magic attack. Are going to be pretty useful as well. And then Guardian Punch. That is pretty unique. Okay, Guardian Spirit attacks enemies while each of Berna's attacks restore health and energy to the ally with the lowest health. And health regen per attack is based on magic attack plus a bonus. Energy regen per attack is 100, and magic damage dealt. The damage dealt by the Guardian Spirit here is actually 200% of magic attack. So, Guardian Spirit is going to be moving across the battlefield. Byrna is going to stay in her place. You're going to see what that looks like in just a minute. The Guardian Bear cannot be targeted and inherits Byrna's magic attack and magic penetration for the sake of being like a sort of a, I don't know, a shamanistic sort of a creature that is summoned to the battlefield. It exists on the battlefield and kind of copies the stats of Berna, but you know, it's sort of like the summoned creatures from the like Asherona, Verdok, something like that. He's gonna be in the battlefield. You're gonna see him, gonna see the bear, but you cannot do anything about him. Just destroy Byrna, then he disappears. And Byrna's basic attacks, let me actually get my head out of the way, restore health and energy to the ally with the lowest health. Yep. Bear Cuddle. That one is, let me tell you, cute, first of all, but very, very helpful. Because it's gonna gradually heal the ally with the lowest health and grant them energy. And let me get my head out of the way. It's gonna apply that effect to the ally with the lowest health for 20 seconds. And every 2 seconds, that ally restores health and gains energy. So you're gonna be receiving health per second from 50% of magic attack, and energy per 2 seconds, 100 once again. And let me, since nature is getting beefed, their hint of a return. Dingo, don't have any info about that, unfortunately. Living Hard. If an ally, this one is a deal breaker, okay? You're gonna be like, okay, you don't have to sell Byrna to me. I'm gonna grab like every soul stone there is in the shop, because this one is quintessential to her skill kit. If an ally is fully healed, Byrna's healing increases their maximum health. This formula might seem underwhelming. Like, what do you mean max health increase 100%? What does that mean? That means that the max health increase is gonna count 100%, you know, at the maximum level of the skill, of course. But, you know, the healing she does to a hero with max health is gonna be 100% added to their HP pool, you know, depending on the hero. So if she heals like 20,000 in one swift kick to, I don't know, to the hero and be like, hey, dude, you gotta fight. She's gonna add 20,000 of that HP to the max health. And there is absolutely no limit to the max health that she can provide. Insane. Insane. Once I get to her relic, it's going to be even more insane, but that's usually what the relics do, you know, increase the skills so much that they, you know, become almost too powerful to bear, you know, to stare at him even. Gift Spirit is the first skill that's going to be available with the relic. It's the unique active skill that's activated once per, you know, various amount of seconds. There is no constant between the heroes, but usually every first skill provided by a relic is an effect that's activated on the battlefield per some amount of time. And it's gonna restore energy every few seconds to the ally with the highest, but not full, energy. So it's trying to spread it effectively and not overdo it on the energy, so the ability is useful all the time it's applied. Pretty self-explanatory, okay? 100 energy regen as well. Bear Cuddle upgrade. When Bear Cuddle restores an ally's health, all negative effects are removed from them. Very, very nice and useful skill to have to, you know, make your Berna almost not only a healer, but a proper like support character. She's going to be very helpful against everyone like with active negative effects that are applied to your team constantly. So a pretty good choice to use as a support character as well if you get the relic to that level. Small reminder, the relic is not released with the season. It's going to be released separately on the 15th of December. And Living Hard. This upgrade is fun. Now, if an ally is fully healed, any further healing from allies increase their maximum health. So if you got Byrna on the team and you got another healer on the team, their healing is also, you know, will be capable of increasing the maximum health of the target chosen for the healing. So you can combine, I don't know, build a big heal team, and maybe, I don't know, get yourself a big body, a tank, maybe like a Mushy, and increase their health until, you know, the sky is the limit. There is no limit, actually. But pretty good. You can build a fun, I don't know, on defense maybe, a team that is trying to get the timer down and win by the timer, because, you know, you can experiment with that. That's like a pretty useful tool if you need to withstand a lot of hits and not necessarily deal a lot of damage. So pretty good. And Nature's Blessing, the last skill, the last passive here, is going to increase the healing effectiveness of Berna's skills. Pretty simple, but a very drastic upgrade because it's going to increase entire healing dealt by Byrna. Well, dealing healing sounds weird. Applied healing is going to be increased by 30%. And that's about it for the skills and the relic. And let's... I need to see that animation once again. Too cute. Once we are done with the skills, I suggest, guys, we proceed to the training because I'm sure you guys are excited to see her in battle. Let me actually maybe build, like, I don't know, for you to see the skills in action, not a proper battle first, but maybe like something like this, just you know, to see the skills in action. I'm gonna do a mirror match with only like 2 heroes on the battlefield, and I'm just gonna, you know, let you see, guys, how all her abilities perform in battle. As you can see, Berna is standing there, and the Guardian Bear also dealing some attacks here. So, you know, the basic attacks are dealt by Berna and the Guardian Bear as well. Man, the mirror match looks weird. The bears are clashing into each other. They're like staring each other down. Who's the better bear? Wow, Sam, do you need any more gems? Not really, not really. They provide me with the gems on the development build, not on the live build though. And the Berna goes away victorious from the battle, losing Machine's Room, but doing, from what I see, 11 million healing. Pretty powerful. Okay, now that we've seen the results here, I'm gonna build a little team that is going to be synergetic with the Berna's powers. I'm actually going to go to the heroes section, guys, for you to check out who I recommend you to play around with once you start upgrading Berna. Let's see. I'm going to read the comments for a bit. Mashi and Berna, brute force, for sure. There's like a team I want to show you guys that is increasingly, like, gets increasingly more powerful once you add Berna to it. And I recommend... You wouldn't believe it. I recommend Alvanor. You don't see the guy very often, you know. Usually gets somewhere behind the scenes. He stands there and he's like, yep, I'm Nature Faction too, guys. Yep, remember me? Good old Alvanor. But why do I recommend using Alvanor with Berna? Is because his wonderful Rune of Life is healing all allies once per second. Combine that with the ability, you know, for Berna to increase maximum health of her allies. You know, Alvanor is going to provide passive healing over time, trying to maintain the level of HP for your allies closer to the max. And Byrna is going to stack that up higher and higher and higher. And once you get the relic level that allows Byrna to cast a buff on her allies, that, you know, allied healers can increase the maximum health as well, Alvanor becomes even more valuable as an ally. Pretty good. And, you know, don't forget about Rune of Earth, because, you know, the Rune of Earth effect always being active for nature heroes also gives a bit more defense to Berna and her position on the battlefield. And then the other guy, let me read the comments for a bit. Is she good with Satori? I think so. She, you know, gives magic penetration, and if you grab like Alvanor, he's going to provide some magic attack buffs. So they are going to be pretty good in like a magic damage dealing team, and Satori is exactly that, a glass cannon for magic damage. Very powerful, especially after the rework. And out of the honor section, man, I think I mentioned Soleil like a second stream in a row, maybe, like a potential synergy. The dude kind of went under the radar during his initial release, but now he's getting even more and more powerful with more heroes being added because he synergizes with them so well. And I do recommend paying attention to the Blessing of Ancient God, because for 7 seconds, this thing increases damage and physical and magical attacks, as well as healing for all allies in front of the hero. Soleil standing back, increasing the healing. Berna heals like she's overloaded on the healing. You got Alvanor to add to that. You got a relic added to that. You're gonna increase the HP of your heroes to the level you don't want to see on the opposing end of your team. You don't want to see your enemy using such giant HP pools. You thought Electra was big in terms of HP. You know, be careful with Byrna. I actually don't really recommend using Electra with Byrna because I think they're counterintuitive. Electra really needs her HP getting drained, so you can experiment, but I don't think she's a very good draft for that. But let me, guys, show you what I have cooked up here. I've got this little team, little progress defense pack, and I think I was using it like this. Let me show you. We grab Oya, we grab ourselves a Yasmin, we grab ourselves an Alvanor, and I kind of forgot what I was using. I think I was using Soleil, and I was adding to that. What was that? Wait, of course I know, Berna. I'm looking at this composition. I'm like, who's missing? The guest of the hour. Okay, let me guys show you. Just watch Yasmin's HP. Just 2,000 HP. Ooh, 2,000 HP. Pretty fragile for Yasmin. Oops, 3,000. Oops, 5,000. Yasmin, 6,000, and she's alive, and she casts an ult, and there she is in the back line with 42,000 HP, getting even a bit more overloaded as we see her attack. 50, 68, 129. Basically, this is an unstoppable healing machine, and you know, your heroes are gonna benefit. I have no comments for that. We saw her go from like 3,000 HP to I don't know, a giant walking tank with a knife of like 300,000 HP, right? Insane, insane. So that is the effects Berna can do to the enemy team, basically, if you use her properly. Don't forget, Soleil, Alvanor, recommend them, recommend the guys. Not in every case, but, you know, in some cases. And I wanted to showcase this little team. Wait, this one. Here, I was a bit, like, trying to experiment with Moshi and Shroom, you know, because we need some healing to increase the speed with which activated, we get the clones of Moshi activated on the field. And we get Berna here. And let me try to remember what I was using as well. I think I added Alvanor, and just to survive the onslaught of you know, Kayla jumping into the midst, I added, I think, a Somna, but I don't need a fifth hero. I think. What is this noise? I hear it in the mic. Is this the air conditioning? But let's see. Kayla, we kind of use Somna just to scare away Kayla from in this case. But this match illustrates pretty well how Berna works with Machine Shroom. You can see, I think, a Mashi clone there spawning. There the clone is. Then they go attacking. As you can see, this team doesn't actually have a lot of like damage. It's basically almost a full support team that is trying to oppose a very offensive meta team with like a chaos faction in it. And with just the control and the heals, you can rely on Mushy to try and slowly bite away the enemy's HP bars. And there she goes. You know, you get a bit too many shrooms in there, you get too many mushies there, and voila, you defeat the team. No damage dealing needed. Let's see the numbers. You see these numbers? 13 million healed. Insane. So, pretty powerful. Byrna is very nice. I really like how her healing abilities work, and she's very versatile. I didn't even consider the energy factor. Like, don't forget that Berna is also a pretty useful ally for you to have to boost someone who's in need of a constant ultimate, charging. Grab someone who you need for like additional artifact effects. Grab someone who deals tons of damage with like ults charging. So Berna is very, very nice. And thank you to Berna, I think Nature faction is going to see a rise in the meta due to how effective she is and how helpful she is even outside the faction. Think outside the box. Use Berna somewhere else, not only Nature faction. I think there are a lot of cases for her to be used in. And you might see, you might have seen that I have packs named Defense 1, Defense 2, Defense 3. What is this, Sam? What do you mean? What is this? What does this mean? You usually don't like sign your teams here for the trainings. I went to the development team. I went to Pavel, who you might have seen from Guild Clash video, and I was like, dudes, can you give me like a brief info, a brief like I don't know, paragraph of text telling me what meta teams are there? What meta teams are out there currently in the Royal League of, the championship? And they were like, sure, we can give you the stats. And they gave me these popular, insanely powerful meta teams in defense and in attack. And we decided that, hey, this might be a pretty fun section to run with you guys. I want you guys to use my fully upgraded development build and tell me how would you beat that team. So we have 3 packs on defense, and I'm gonna grab your suggestions, guys, on how you would defeat that. The funniest one to me is this one. This one in Royal League is insanely powerful. And I was like, you sure? There's like a Cornelius in there. Who uses Cornelius? Wait, eh? So, but they told me, hey, statistically speaking, this one is very popular. And this one is very powerful. And I was like, okay, sure. So, here you go, guys. This entire roster for you to choose from. Tell me, which team are we using to defeat that defense pack? Throw your suggestions in the chat. Oh, I see actually people are saying in the mage meta Cornelius is a requirement. That's a good observation as well. Okay, I see a suggestion from Team Henderson. Corvus, Maya, Byrna, Folio, Nebula. Thank you for using Byrna. A fresh pick. Using Berna only from the information I provided. I see a lot of confidence in Berna, and I actually think you are putting your confidence in the right place because she's pretty fun. She's pretty powerful. Let's get ourselves a Folio as well. Let's get ourselves a Maya. Man, they're all relic top. I don't think that's fair. But let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen. And Corvus, right? Who am I missing? Nebula. Right. Nebula. There she is. Okay, this one is from Team Henderson. Let's try to destroy that defense pack. Oh, okay. Yasmin kind of blew up. A pretty good attempt from Team Henderson. We're actually destroying the front line. But hey, we got Nebula out. Ooh, Folio is destroyed. Who's going to win? Is Tim on the right track with his team here? Is 3 relics enough to defeat that defense pack? It's a close one, it's a close one. Maybe Berna will be the MVP here. I think without her power, Corvus wouldn't be standing here. Ooh, intense. Intense. The bear is confused, I think. He's just standing there. Well, I think Berna is the deciding factor in this match. Tim, I think picking Berna and adding her to the team made the difference. Made the difference on that exact pack. All right, let me get to the Defense 2, this one. So, this is a Chaos pack. It's a classic. It's a classic. You got Zisha for aggressiveness and a lot of damage with a single output of an ult. You've got yourself the siblings, Aiden on the heels. You got yourself Kayla jumping into the midst. You know, and Folio for additional magic damage, and a Polaris for a bit of a stun effect on the opposing team. What are we using to defeat this? I hope I'm not reading like the packs from the previous defense team, because if I pick incorrectly, we might see a loss here. Oh, Matteo Potente says Yasmin, Dante, Tempus, Octavia, Sebastian. Okay, Matteo, let's get that cooking. No Byrna. No Byrna. Okay. It's a classic. It's a classic. Okay, let's go. Dante, Tempus. Tempus, come on. We need Octavia and Sebastian here. Okay, Sebastian, come with me if you want to live. Hopefully you'll live. Hopefully you'll not get destroyed. Let's see. Ooh, Kayla is down, but she might get resurrected by Aiden. Ooh, okay. Okay. We got Dante down, but is that enough? Is that going to be enough for the Chaos team to actually clutch a win? I think that might be enough. We don't have anything damage dealing left on the field. Only Octavia and Tempest. A bit of control, but not gonna do it. Kayla is up and running again through the Aiden's ult. Unfortunately, not an easy pack to beat, actually. Let's see. Berna, Polaris, Peach, Maya, and Arachne from Marcella Naughton. Hopefully I pronounced that name correctly. So let's try that team. Thank you, Marcella. Let's use Berna. Let's use ourselves a Polaris here. Peach. Ooh. Peach by herself from the Chaos faction. Interesting, interesting. Maya and Arachne. Ooh, I'm not sure how Peach is going to perform here. She's going to move to the front lines, but maybe that will be enough. Maybe that is a risky play that we can afford, considering that Berna might increase her health. Yeah, she's gonna gets some increased health here, all right. She's in a comfortable area for us in terms of HP. She's gotten lower, but hey, she's getting healed up nicely. Okay, that was a nice pack, a nice clean win. Not a single loss on our side. You can use Peach with Berna. Who knew? Getting healed up pretty quickly, despite standing in the front line, despite not moving back because of the Chaos Synergy. Very nice pick, very nice team. Thank you so much, Marcella. And we got this defense pack number 3. Okay, this one is a bit of a doozy. A magic damage-oriented team with Somna here for additional control. This one is, I think, heavily reliant on protecting Mr. Satori here, a very devious guy standing there just watching your team, you know, waiting to be demolished. What are we using here? Byrna, Oya, Yasmin, Octavia, and Somna. Okay. From David Diaz, this little team. Let's go. We get Oya, we get Yasmin, we get Octavia, and Somna. Ooh. Octavia and Somna. I think that might be overkill, actually. That might be overkill, but let's see. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe Julius and Rufus will take it and, you know, protect Satori with their lives until he can cast the ults. Oh no, Oya got him down. Oya just kind of wiggled the finger and said, "Hey, Satori, want to hear something?" Bam! Instant death. Well, actually, losing Satori, they're still standing. Somna, you know, gives them a run for their money. She might actually prevent a win here. I'm actually gonna X4 this because this can get a bit too long. This might actually be a loss based on the timer. Julius and Rufus are standing their ground. We lost Somna on our side. I think Berna might not be enough, even with Yasmin. Yeah, a loss by the timer. Not actually enough. Not actually enough to defeat that defense pack. Pretty powerful. Let's see. Rick Spinal. Hopefully it's pronounced Spinal. Let's see. Zhu, Somna, Octavia, Iris, and Corvus on attack. Okay, let's do that. Somna, let's grab ourselves a Somna. Octavia, boom. Iris. Oh, wait. Iris, come here. And someone else. I lost the message. No, I lost the message. That might have been. I saw it. There it is. Corvus. All right. Okay. Let's go with that. Will that be enough? All relics. Almost all relics in the team. Let's see if that is enough for you guys to defeat that Satori pack. It's a nasty one. Oof. Corvus is out of the game. Is Iris enough? Is everyone with the relics enough to defeat this defense pack? Ooh. Close. Zhu and Rufus. What a match. Not enough. I was thinking that the development guys were fooling me and telling me that this pack is pretty powerful, but it's actually pretty powerful. We had 2 losses already. Interesting. All right, I see a new team from Varesi or Vareki. Mashi. Let's get some Mashi here into the team. Not sure how many clones she will spawn, but a single Mashi will do for now. We'll probably get a couple more during the fight, especially considering we're adding Berna to the mix. Should be good. This actually seems almost rigged, but I assure you this isn't rigged because for some reason almost every pack with Berna wins, except that time we lost to a timer. So yeah, we get Mojo and we get Darkstar. Wait, there's Darkstar / Aurora. Is this like a replaceable slot? Let's leave Darkstar. Maybe Musha will be enough for a tank here. Let's see. Sam, do you need me to call off some help from the devs? I think we'll do fine. Like by the snap of our fingers, we're gonna get a win here easily. Rufus is not down. Magic damage is no problem for him. But we're getting close to the backline of the team with no losses on our side currently. Amira casts her ult. That might be dangerous for us, but Somna is out of the game. And only things left to worry about are Amira and Rufus. And, you know, if we get Amira out of the game, Rufus is going to be no problem. His ult is not going to work, unfortunately for him. And yeah, we defeated it like that. Thank you so much. A pretty powerful pack. Pretty nice pack. Seems that previously we used Byrna not in a very efficient way because we lost to a timer, but this time it's actually pretty nice. Okay, now these are the attack packs. Guys, I use this display for you guys to see the team. So we are going to build a defense team that should withstand this attack. Let's see. We got Julius against you, Judge, Afolio with full relic, Isaac, and Polaris. What are you using to, you know, defend yourself with? Tell me. It's a progress pack. Let me see. Electra, Zhu, Somna, Folio, Peach. From Nilakandra, Mingbum. Okay. Let's try that. We got ourselves a Zhu. Come on out. Don't be scared, my man. Folio and Peach. Seems like we get full relics here. Except for Peach. Okay. This one is from Nilakandra. And we attack it with this attack team. Julius, Judge, Folio, Isaac, Polaris. We get ourselves a Julius, a Judge, get ourselves Isaac as well, Judge, Polaris, and we get ourselves a Mr. Folio here. Boom, just like that. Let's go. Let's see if your defense can withstand this attack. Folio against a Folio. Might go either way with Electra. Pretty powerful. Peach is down, unfortunately. Not a lot of chaos synergy for her to go off of. But might be enough. Might be enough for us to win by the timer. Who knows? Ooh, not really. Folio destroyed us all. Ooh, a powerful attack team. Not gonna lie. Did anyone say pets? No pets in Heroes Alliance. I always see people saying pets. No pets yet, guys. No information on that. Nothing in terms of pets. No rumors. No, secrets. Gray, no pets for Heroes Alliance, please. You're telling it like Gray decides whether the pets get added. Maybe he is. Maybe he is deciding whether pets get added or not. Who knows? But no, not really. Not really. Okay. Let's get another defense team against the pack, the progress pack. Let's see. From Gianmarco Vasquez, Mole Saka. Okay. Let's try that. Hopefully not butchered the name. Astaroth. Yasmin. Tempest. We grab ourselves a Tempest. We grab ourselves a Peach. There she is. And Mojo. Ooh, an interesting choice. Okay. This one is going to be the defense from Jean-Marco. And let's attack it with the progress pack. Boom. Isaac. Judge. Polaris. And a Folio. Let's see. Ooh. This ult from Folio can destroy everyone on the team just like that. Oof. I was right. Careful. Very fragile pack, considering the threat we are opposing here. Astaroth is the sole survivor of this entire situation. Okay. That was tough. That was a bit tough for us to go through. We got destroyed pretty quickly. Let's get another defense pack, guys. Come on. This is a royal match on the line. We need to create something for not to get destroyed, by another guild from a different server. I'm not sure who these guys are. We need those guild championship trophies. Let's go. We need a defense. Let's see. Mark Boer says, let's Oya, Berna, Select, Goose, and Fafnir. Ooh, Fafnir. Interesting pick. But I see Berna. I'm biased for today's stream at least. I'm gonna grab the Byrna pack just to see whether it works or not. It actually has Goss in it. It's like a total overkill. Overheal, actually. And Oya there. Okay. Oya is a pretty good choice against the progress pack. That's pretty good. That's from Mark Boer. Okay. Let's get attacking. Okay, the guild is approaching. Steadily, but surely. And a Folio. A pretty scary combination. Does Mark Boer have what's needed to defeat this team, to withstand the attack? Is almost like free healers, sort of healers, enough to defend ourselves from the Folio here. From this little relic top Folio, who might not be enough. Even with 20,000 HP, Oya does not handle the pressure. Ooh, okay. The defense pack, actually, the attack pack is, I see, is a bit harder to, defeat. The defense is usually a tougher scenario for you to craft something out of. So let's see. Mike WW, 2 W's. That should be a sure win. Berna, Corvus, Astaroth, Iris, Phobos. Okay, let's see that. From Mike WW, 2 W's. That that, gives me promise that this might actually win. Phobos, Phobos, Iris with the relic, and Astaroth. I suppose for the resurrections, huh? Let's see. That's actually from Mike WW. Hopefully, this doesn't turn into a Mike L here. Hopefully. Mike, are you ready? Are you ready to see your team tested? It's a lot of pressure. But yeah, we're just playing around. No hard feelings either way. Can we see Berna versus Hydras? Maybe. If Mike clutches this win, we might test Berna against the Hydra. If I have a Hydra active here. Oof. Okay, Corvus gets destroyed. Astaroth is the sole survivor. This kind of reminds me of a scenario we saw a fight back, or 2 fights ago, maybe. Okay, we didn't win. I'm sorry, Mike, but I see people get some demands for Berna to be showcased in Hydra. Let's see if I have the Hydras active here. Well, I only got a common Hydra on this development build, but I see people are interested in testing it against the Hydra. So I don't know. I don't think that this HP pool will be enough for you guys to see how powerful Byrna is. I'm not sure it's going to be, a very good way to test it. If you have any ideas on how to test this, with a single team, maybe use only Berna. Then we can, come up with something here. Let me switch off. Let me get everyone off here. I'm actually pressing the buttons that, well, I can only just, click the battlefield and the heroes are gone. Berna and Mushy. Okay, I see a request for Berna and Mushy against this little Hydra head here. So let's just see that. Without no raid damage. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Oh, we actually need to put something here. Well, let's grab Alvinor and like Chaba here, just to fill the slot. Not sure if it's like a good way to showcase. Oh, I don't got Valkyrie here. What do you mean? What do you mean? Well, still, we're pretty close to destroying it. Just like that. With just Mushy here. Boom. Goodbye, Hydra head. Okay, the stats are as follows. As you can see, even with the small little Hydra I had, ready for the show off, for the showcase. Can Faceless copy Berna? Should be. Not sure how it's gonna work with the like Guardian Spirit, but the active ability should work because the active ability is the Guardian Spirit dealing magic damage, so should be copyable by Faceless. What do you expect using max characters on Weakest Hydra? Yeah, for real. This is not the very good showcase, so I will reserve the opportunity to test your Berna against the Hydra to you guys, because the development build doesn't actually. My guild is completely empty on this server. It's a sad life being on the development build. There's no one here, not a single Hydra out there. Not even Guild Clash working for me here. I'm just alone and isolated, and I think we cannot actually defeat this attack #1 team. So let's focus on that exact attack team. Once you defeat that attack team, guys, we go to the giveaway. How about that? Okay, so let's focus on that. We need to create a defense team. We need to create a defense team that is gonna withstand the pressure and get us to the giveaway. Oh, I see people are using some fun tactics to get my attention from the chat, considering the amount of messages we get. Death for you. Says Octavia, Folio, Iris, Helios, Electra on the defense, and uses a lot of crosses here to get the message popping. Interesting tactic, and it actually worked. Let's see. Octavia. We get Folio. We get ourselves an Iris. Helios. Where you are, my dude? Oh, not Galahad, not you. And Electra. Okay, let's see. This one is gonna be a defense from death for you. This is not a threat. This is not a threat. This is just a nickname. So don't worry. No death for you guys. For you guys. Let's see. Folio. Hopefully we defeat it. Ooh. I see Folio getting pushed around on the enemy team. Oof. Death for you meant the death for my defense team, seemingly. Unfortunate. Tough team. Use Celeste, Satori, Rufus, Amira, Cornelius in defense, says Pedro Henrik Coelho. Let's try that. Henrik, I'm creating that exact team. We get ourselves a Mythic Faction. We get ourselves a Celeste, Satori, Rufus, Amira, and Cornelius in defense. Okay. I see a sneaky Cornelius being placed here. This is from Pedro Henrique. Hopefully. Who can defeat the progress pack, guys? Who can destroy that unstoppable menace of a team? Don't worry, the giveaway is going to happen even if we don't defeat the team. I'm just gonna, tell you guys, hey, better luck next time. The giveaway is still going to happen. Don't worry, no handicaps. There's like the entire section of damage dealing gets like destroyed, absolutely destroyed, annihilated by the folio. Man. All right. Okay. I give you guys one last attempt to defeat that attack team. Build me a perfect defense team for that scenario. And that is going to be one last fight for us. If we don't manage that, we go to the giveaway. This is going to be a prize for you guys. Like a sort of a... What is it called? Consolation prize? Something like... I think that I don't have the right word for that. Consolation prize. Got it. Okay. A defense pack. I'm gonna grab... Okay, I see one team. I see a guy named Martel. Very simple name. Only one word. Let's use that. Martel. Hopefully you got what it takes. Polaris. Electra. From Martel. Tempest. Soleil. Iris. Tempest. Soleil. And Iris. This is our last defense chance, guys. From Martel. Let's try and destroy this. Our progress pack is approaching. Judge, Polaris, Folio. Let's go. We did it! We actually did it! Martel, you're a genius. Thank you so much. We did it. That's a beautiful way to go to the giveaway. Very nice. Thank you, Martel. That was a tough one. These attempts, man. You see? There's like a... I think we spent so much time on this team that it kind of turned into a stream showcasing the progress faction. But don't forget about Byrna, because she's gonna be in the prize pool for the giveaway. Let me customize, the stuff needed for the giveaway. Gray, say goodbye to everyone in the chat, because right now, I think a couple of seconds from when I say these words, we are not going to see a single coherent sentence. We're just going to see the keywords for the giveaway. And I'm lowering the slow mode a bit. Lowering the slow mode here on my end. And I'm actually preparing the giveaway here. Turn that off. Okay. The chat filter is turned off, so you can input your keywords here. And now I set this little thing up and we get going. And while we are getting going with the list, here are the instructions. Put exclamation mark Berna in the chat to get added to the list of potential winners. And once I press the choose a winner button on my end, we're gonna see a little window pop up with your YouTube nickname. And once you see your nickname or hear me trying to pronounce it, you're gonna say hello in the chat. That's a sure way for you to get noticed by our Nightbot chatbot. Once your message appears on screen, once you get detected, you have almost like unlimited time to post your ID. We're gonna wait for you. You need to post hello just to let us know that you're in the chat and you're not away from your keyboard or away from your device. And yeah, after that, you send your ID, and I use that ID to send out the prizes. And the 10 prizes for this stream are as follows. 9 winners will get an absolute star Berna with the star of the season. Well, like you get logging into the game on the 24th of November with the start of the Neon Frost season. Neon Frost season. Wait. You guys continue putting stuff into the chat. I completely forgot. I wanted to... While you get added to the list, one last shout out to the Neon Frost season. Be sure to check out the adventure because it's insane this time. The people on the adventure team let me know that this time the map is completely different. You know, it has a different structure to it. It's more of a like narrative-driven adventure with your steps throughout the map. Getting registered, and there's actually an active participant on the map as well that is going to be narratively tied to the plot of Byrna. And as you can see, a very familiar face. Who's that? Who's that tied up here? What is this all about? Is this like some sort of ritual sacrifice? Why is she crying? Man, you need to save her, guys. So play the adventure and check out this new map. It's very unique and it's built specifically for this little adventure here. Okay, now back to the giveaway. That would have been a loss if you learned it only by launching the game on the 24th. But 9 winners out of the 10 will get the soul stones for Berna to get her to the absolute star, and our 10th winner, the last winner, gets a grand prize, and the grand prize consists of enough soul stones to get Berna to the absolute star, enough fragments and chaos cores to get her unique first artifact to the absolute star as well, to the maximum stars that are allowed for the artifact, and her talisman. That is going to be, usually it's awarded for defeating the boss of the adventure a lot of times, but our grand prize winner will defeat the talisman in the ladder and, just roll with it easily. If you're interested what the talisman actually is, let me showcase it to you while we beef up the numbers for the giveaway. The talisman is the intelligence stat right here with magic penetration additional stats. Looks like this, orcish style. And that's the grand prize. And let me see, we have almost 500 participants in the entry list, and we have 900 viewers currently with us on this stream. So I think it's a good time as any to actually start giving away prizes. Let me press the choose a winner button for the first time in this live stream. Let's go. Adriano, Anselmo, Diaz, Gonçalves, hopefully. Man, is this like trying to trick me? Berna, oh, Adriana is still trying to enter the list. You don't actually need to put additional Bernas to, it doesn't increase your chances, it doesn't decrease your chances, it just kind of clutters the chat. But hey, this, if you are actually a winner, this can help you get detected. Adriana, hey, glad to see you here. Woohoo, there's some excitement here. Okay, yes you do. Now the only thing left is the ID. Grab your ID, Adriano, copy it, send it to me, hello, and I'm gonna add it to the list. And once I get into the office on Monday, you're gonna receive your prize, your soul stones for Berna. Hopefully you'll put her to good use. Let's wait for the ID. I think when we see like the rate of messages going down for a winner, a moment please. I think what's happening is people are actually launching the game, copying the ID, and then sending it to the YouTube chat. I can wait. I know how it is. I know how it is. Not everyone has like an ID prepared. Not everyone expects to win. So fair. So we'll wait. I'll try to get some coherent messages from the chat. I see Gray asking how we're doing. We're doing okay. We're doing okay, Gray. I actually don't see anyone chatting except for me and you. We only see people posting Bernas, exclamation mark Berna. Pick me. I have already copied my ID to clipboard. I'll try to do something, snore floor, but you know it's not my choosing. It's a random number generator that picks a single winner from the list. But hopefully. Do I have the luck to win? Asks Marwan Elk Holy. Who knows? Who knows? It's a fair chance for everyone entering. Do I have a counter for how many people have said Berna? I don't think like straight up a counter that is already set up for that purpose, but I think after the stream I will enter the, just, you know, out of curiosity, I'll enter the chat logs, and I think I can search like an exact copy of a message that I want to see how many copies of it were sent during the stream. I'll try and see. I'll try and see. Maybe I'll post it in the comments after the stream ends. Adriano, are you there? Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully the connection isn't wrong or anything. Hopefully there's nothing wrong with the internet connection. Sam, I never get tired of saying you're a legend. It seems like I read a message, especially to flatter myself. But to be honest, thank you so much actually for the compliment. There's the ID from Adriano. Guys, don't think I'm only reading the comments where you're telling me I'm a legend. This doesn't increase your chances whatsoever. Adriano, thank you so much. Our second winner is Gordon C4. Gordon C4. Ooh, an explosive combination. Gordon, are you there? Let us know. Beth says, I have seen his ID twice. Yeah, it sometimes gets, the IDs entered into the window with a bit of a delay on the Nightbot end. Hey, and there's the ID already, with the hello message intact. Thank you so much, Gordon. That was pretty nice to have the ID already prepared. Thank you so much, and congratulations on Berna. Hopefully, she, is a good fit for your teams. Hey! A.Y.Y with a space after a first I. After the first I mean. Y actually, not I. A-Y. Wait, what was Y-Y? A-Y-Y. Do we have a Mr. or Mrs. A-Y-Y in the chat? Oh, there it is. The ID already. Thank you so much. Congratulations on the win. What? The space after the Y is very intriguing. Very interesting. Okay. Up next, our fourth winner, Niraj. Niraj, are you there with us in the chat? People are saying, make me happy, generator, please. Hopefully. Damir says, hello, I completed a secret mission and received gifts, but it's not 2-7, but something else. Oh, well, there are a couple of active secret missions to, during this hour, from what I believe. So that might be like secret missions from our official Facebook pages. Some posts have them. So that might be the place where you got your winnings from, your additional resources from. But actually, Chapter 2 Mission 7 also has a prize, so be sure to complete it. You know, you'll get double the rewards. Pretty fun. Niraj, are you there? We're getting close to 1 minute on timer. Usually after a minute and a half, I roll to the next winner. That might be the case where we need to roll to the next one. Oh no, we're getting awfully close. Down to the wire. Niraj, please. 10 seconds left on the clock. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reroll. All right, Mihailo Barsky. Prozorai, not sure, but Mihailo for sure. Mihailo, if you're there, please let us know if you're in the chat. People are saying Niraj responded, I think. If Niraj actually responded, you can actually get that message. Maybe if you posted his ID already. If you see like an ID, Niraj, if you actually posted and Nightbot didn't get you detected, then send your ID in the chat. I'll check it out after the stream. If everything is all right and you're actually the Niraj that we needed for the live stream win, then we'll send the gift to you. There have been a couple of cases like that where Nightbot didn't register the message from the chat, but hey, we usually send everything if it's a right account. We just ask the message that the message sender that wasn't detected to send the ID during the other winners segments, and then we use that ID to send the gift. Either way, so everyone gets a fair chance, even if the Nightbot system doesn't get you detected. Like in this case, because I don't see a message from Mikhailo as well. Oh man. Okay, let's reroll. Georgy Bozhilov. It's the fourth winner. The fourth winner is tough to get. Georgy, are you there? Or Georgie, maybe. Maybe Georgy Bozhilov. Who knows? Is it too late to participate? No, not really. You can actually put the exclamation mark Berna keyword, during the entire raffle segment, and you're going to be added to the list of potential winners. Oh, there you are. There you are. We got you. Our fourth winner is finally decided. Hello, hello. Nice to get you detected. We actually, Gray comes clutch. We're actually got an ID from Niraj, from what I believe. Okay. What else? I'll during Monday, when we get to Monday, I'll write Niraj here on my list. Once I get to Monday, I'll check out if Niraj is that exact same account, because we had some people actually being bad actors, and people sometimes rename their entire YouTube channel handle to, act as the winner, but aren't actually the real winners of the giveaway. That happened like twice, I think, during the history of me live streaming here. And I'll need to check if everything is okay, and if that Niraj is actually the Niraj we had in the giveaway bot, then I'll send the gift, no problem whatsoever. And thank you to Georgi for providing the ID, or Georgie, I'm not sure. Reroll the fifth winner, RB, not Arby's, RB. Simple. Initials maybe an abbreviation of some sorts. Who knows? RB, are you with us? Say hello, if you're there. There you are. Hello, hello. Glad to see you appearing in the window. Now, the only thing left is the ID. Let's get to that. Oh, we got to 1,000 viewers. That's pretty nice. Although, the bigger the viewer number, the harder it is for the random number generator to pick someone, who's been praying for a win. But maybe. the tides of destiny will be, will be favorable. Will pick exactly who you want it to pick. Okay, got the ID from RB. Let's get to our sixth winner. It's the Trijon. The Trijon. Are you there? Congratulations on the win. Be there to, grab your prize. Say hello. I see JG in the chat saying, our server is dying, Sam. Please help us. I'll write down the server number, JG. I'll get the feedback about like the lower number. I suppose you're saying that the number of players on that specific server is low. I'll get that to the devs ASAP. Don't worry. We're collecting feedback like that all the time. We build the list to get note of. Hopefully, maybe somewhere down the line, I'll get some good news to you, like regarding news, maybe with like regarding the server players, various server players. In the past, we had like a couple of merges. Maybe I'll get to announce something like that in the future. For now, I'll just enter the feedback here. And Trijon comes clutch with an ID. There he is, the winner, the sixth winner, and congratulations, Trijon. Our seventh winner, Igor Tadik. Igor Tadik, please say hello in the chat. If you're there, actually. Who knows? Hey! I'm adding additional notes to my list regarding Niraj. I had like 10 points here for 10 winners, but I'm adding Niraj's info here to get checked. Hey Igor, glad to see you appearing in the window, not even 30 seconds in to the timer. That's pretty cool. Now let's get the ID of our winner, of our seventh winner. Kevin says, Sam, please, I won't win. I want free raids forever. No raids in this prize giveaway, but hey, Berna is pretty good too. If you win, she's pretty cool. Albert says, feels like better odds re-rolling talisman stats. Hey, you never know when you win. Like I saw people when I was sending away the gifts. Like some people, I think, didn't win, like for a couple of live streams. You can see the history of their like chat messages throughout the live stream history on our channel, and they're always participating and never winning anything. And then one day, just like that, they win something. And who knows? That might be you. That might be you, Albert. We got the ID from Igor. Thank you so much. Our eighth winner is coming up, and the eighth winner is Thoerts. Thoerts, congratulations on the win. Please say hello. Sun's coming up, someone says. When? It's a late night for me. I always like imagine people sitting like during the night, and our live stream is so long that the morning comes over and the sun is like already shining, and the morning comes and people are like, oh man, I need to get to work soon. Time zones are insane across the world. Like some people are getting ready for work watching this, and I'm getting into the late night hours. I'm gonna finish the stream, go home, and just hit the bed and lie there for like enough hours to get me going through the next workday on a Friday. Hello, we got Thoerts detected through the window. And the ID follows right after that. Thank you so much. Congratulations on the win. 2 winners left. One, a standard prize, and the grand winner as well. Thanks with an exclamation mark. Glad to see the exclamation mark being used, despite the fact that, it's not a keyword, but hey, good formatting. Andre, what is this? Andrija, Andrea Lubojevic. Hopefully correct. Andrea Lubojevic. Slider for artifact chest instead of draw 10x would be great. Let me get that to the feedback list. Actually, I want to tell you a funny story. The first stream I ever did here on the Hero Wars Alliance channel was dedicated to a rework of Rufus. And people in the chat, there was a single person telling me, Sam, we really need an Iris rework. And people were laughing. You know, I told that feedback to the dev team, and they were like, man, she's powerful enough, right? But that feedback got to the development team. And there is a rework for the Iris now. For Iris, not the Iris. For Iris. So I'm getting that feedback to the team. It might take some time to get realized and, you know, to get put into the game. But there was a feedback line regarding a rework for Iris, and there she is. Visual rework, skill rework, even a relic as well. So, oh man, we're getting close to the timer end. Andrea, are you there? Oh no. Reroll. Casper Liam. Casper Liami, maybe. Casper, are you there? Would they ever do a Galahad or Luther rework? I'm adding that to the feedback list. Who knows? They might. People usually love Luther. Luther is pretty fun of a character. A rework would be fun. That's my personal preference. You know, my personal preference doesn't move the mountains in a development team. That might seem like Sam has a way with the dev team, but you know. Not really. I'm just forwarding the feedback from you guys. I cannot even be considered like a proper player. I'm kind of biased, right? You are. You guys are the source of feedback. I'm just like a messenger. Thank you so much, Casper. I'm adding that ID to the list. Congratulations. The final prize left. The grand prize. Who's gonna be the winner of the Soul Stones for Berna to get her to the Absolute Star, and enough fragments to get her artifact to the Absolute Star, and a talisman as well. Who's that lucky winner? And that lucky winner is, ladies and gentlemen, Henry. Anticlimactic, just a Henry. But hey, Henry, congratulations. Please let us know that you're in the chat. I don't want anyone losing a grand prize here. Not on my watch. That would break my heart. Henry, please. Oh, a proper message. Hi, thank you for the giveaway with the ID. Henry, congratulations on winning the grand prize. Thank you so much for participating, and thank you so much for everyone watching. Hopefully you enjoyed Berna's showcase. Hopefully you enjoyed our little challenge from the combat design team, who provided us with very tricky combat packs to defeat and attack. To defend from and attack with, to an attack. My words are getting mixed up. Every time I get close to the end of the stream, I start off easy. I know English. I know how it works easily, like structures getting built in my head. But by the end of it, out of it, the brain is mush. I'm no better than a wild orc. But I do really hope you guys enjoy the orc that is getting added to the Guardians roster with Byrna and the Neon Frost season coming to you on the 24th of November with the new Guild Clash launch. And yeah, keep that feedback coming regarding Byrna, regarding the Neon Frost season, regarding Guild Clash. Everything is tracked. We listen to every word of feedback and we try to act on it. And thank you so much for everyone participating and watching, chatting in the comments. It's always great company. It's always great fun. Thank you to Gray. Don't forget, the secret mission is active for 3 days until the 23rd of November. Chapter 2, Mission 7, Monolith of Meron. This was Sam. You know me. I've been here for a long while. And I'll see you somewhere during another live stream. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. And have a good night rest if there's a night. And have a good morning or good rest of your day. Don't even worry about the time zone. Have a good whatever. It's good luck in all your endeavors. Bye-bye. And this is a chance for you to actually check out the image for Berna.